Frank, the good guys are here! Get off our planet!
Because we're the Power Rangers! And we're not backing down! Yeah!
Hey, no cap. Power Rangers is goated, but it used to be so cringy.
Got all the vibes. Yeah, I got all the vibes. I can't let you run. A nigga can't let you run. This rock star life got me on another high. It's fucking with my mind. All these drugs on my mind. I got all the vibes. Yeah, I got all the vibes. I can't let you run. A nigga can't let you run. This rock star life got me on another high. It's fucking with my mind. All these drugs on my mind. Getting to the
What's good? Dark Knight gang, getting it stand, gang. Hey, bro, it's Saturday morning. I got the sun in my eyes. I'm feeling great. Shout out to the gang. Everybody have a great weekend. I'm dropping 3 reactions today, so be on the lookout for all 3. Right now, this is the first one. I'm about to react to a video titled "The Real Reason the Original Power Rangers Were Fired." Yeah, man, y'all requested it. Don't trip, you not. Got y'all. We're gonna see what happened to the Power Rangers. You know what I heard? You know a conspiracy theory I heard, bro? I heard some of these niggas are bad. Let's hop into this video. Shout out to the gang. I drank some coffee, so I got hella energy. And you know I'm in the clouds. It's just too early, so I didn't feel like throwing on the shades. You feel me? Anyway, everybody have a great weekend. Bro, you already know you the homie. You know I mess with you heavy. Sis, if you watching this, you know I love you as well. Love life. If y'all ain't got no friends, you already know you my friend. Let me know how life is going down in the comments, bro. 2 more reactions after this. Let's hop into this video. The real reason the original Power Rangers were fired. We're gonna see what happened. I used to watch Power Rangers when I was a kid. Of course, who didn't? Power Rangers, I don't know if they still come on. I don't know. Who knows? Nah, if they still was on, we all would know it. It would be like the longest running show in history, huh? You right. Anyway, let's hop into this video. Shout out to the gang. Let's go.
This is one of the most lasting entertainment franchises of all time.
Crazy.
The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers exploded into the 90s with Megazord-like force, and since then has become a key element in our cultural zeitgeist. Over the last 28 years, fans of the Power Rangers have been treated to 3 feature films, over 60 comic books, and over 900 episodes of spin kicks and giant robots with no signs of slowing down at any time in the near future. Despite almost 3 decades of success, the Power Rangers got off to kind of a rocky start. If you remember correctly, 3 of the original cast members in the show's first season were replaced before the second season started filming. Austin St. John, Twee Trang, and Walter Emmanuel Jones.
Oh, what happened to
the original red, yellow, and black Power Rangers?
Yeah, I remember them. All right, what happened?
What happened there is a lesson in not only knowing your value to a project, but also taking action in order to get what you feel like you're worth. The first season of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was a colossal success. This is huge for a television show and often huge for all the actors involved. Success means more. More episodes, more work, more fans, and usually more money. Oftentimes, when a show or a film is successful, the actors involved are able to negotiate higher salaries to continue their work. A good example of this is Robert Downey Jr. in Iron Man. He was paid a mere $500,000 to star in Iron Man 1. After the film's success, Robert Downey Jr. was able to then negotiate a higher salary, and by the time he was filming Infinity War, he was estimated to have made about $75 million for the film. With the success of Power Rangers, it would only seem reasonable that the cast was paid a fair wage based on the show's overnight success, right?
For season
Sadly,
2?
that was
Not
not
season
the case.
1. But,
to understand this better, we'll need to take a look at the differences between union and non-union productions. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was a non-union production, meaning that nobody working on the show was ever part of the Screen Actors Guild. There are no guidelines for paying or protecting performers or crew in a non-union project. The pay could be $50 per day, or even nothing at all. Some non-union projects even cite exposure as the pay, as if actors could pay their bills with exposure. The bottom line here is that by switching production to non-union status, the production company behind...
But here's the thing about the entertainment industry. A lot of things that you do first out, you do it just for exposure. You aren't getting paid. That's just the entertainment industry by itself.
Power Rangers, Saban Entertainment, was able to circumvent some of the most costly aspects of making a television show, namely, paying the performers. The cast of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers were paid $600 per week. Given that shoots would often run long and were physically demanding, This wage is almost criminally low.
Yeah, man.
Saban took even further advantage of that non-union status and didn't offer any royalties for episodes in syndication for any members of the cast.
They didn't get royalties, and they was only getting paid $600 a week.
Actors that were hired were all pretty new to the film television business.
Yeah,
Austin St. John
but-
was a martial arts student and still in high school when he got cast. Tui
Oh,
Trang was a
they were
20-year-old
young.
student
Yeah,
of
those
Shaolin Kung Fu, entering her first role. Amy Jo Johnson, who played Kimberly, the Pink Ranger, landed the
You know, when you was younger, we all thought the Pink Ranger was bad. Keep it a stack.
role 1 month into her foray into acting. Blue Ranger David Yost was cast after only auditioning for 3 months. The point here is that these performers were inexperienced, young actors being offered a role in a television show for the first time. It's doubtful that they were thinking about the subtle nuances of contract negotiations when they accepted. As we stated earlier, the first season of Mighty Morphin Power
Yo, that's what happens to new up-and-coming artists. Dang, see, I moved to this side to get away from the sun. The sun's still in my eye. Anyway, let's keep going. But yeah, that's what happens to artists, bro. Artists, when they first blow up, they sign horrible contracts because they just now breaking into the industry.
Rangers was a
So
huge
this happens
success.
to a lot of
The
people.
actors were very
Artists,
aware of the
actors,
show's
whatever.
exploding popularity, and as they watched the flood of merchandise sales grow to an overwhelming degree,
This is totally terrific.
they grew frustrated that they still were making $600 per week.
Yeah, man.
According to some of the cast members, there may have been an attempt to get the principal ensemble to push Saban Entertainment into creating a union production, but those talks fell through. After that happened, Austin St. John, Tui Trang, and Walter Manuel Jones stopped showing up to voiceover sessions in protest over their low wages. There were threats of leaving, and this battle of attrition went about as far as it could possibly go. There's that age-old saying, the squeaky wheel gets the most grease. Well, sometimes if the wheel is too squeaky, it gets replaced entirely.
That sucks. So they knew they weren't being paid fairly, so they went on strike. And then guess what? They got replaced, and they completely missed out on this bag for the rest of their life. Damn, that sucks, bro. So they think they're standing up for themselves. They're like, man, we need to get paid more. The people that created Power Rangers were like, all right, y'all don't want to work no more. Cool. They casted other people, and Power Rangers has been going on for like 30 years. Damn, I bet. I'm not. That sucks.
happened?
They probably feel stupid.
To these 3 performers.
That's life,
Austin
nigga.
St. John was fired and replaced with the new Red Ranger,
See?
Rocky, played by Steve Cardenas. Walter
damn.
Emmanuel Jones was replaced with Johnny Young Bosch as the new Black Ranger,
Not even another black dude.
and Tui Trang was replaced with Karen Ashley, the new Yellow Ranger, Aisha.
Oh,
I
so
present to
they
you
brought
the
a
new Power Ranger.
instead of an Asian woman, they brought a black
We will
woman.
now start the
an
ceremony
Asian
to
man.
transfer power
Oh.
from Jason, Zach, and Trini to Rocky, Adam, and Aisha.
Just like that, it was over. And the
Crazy.
message was sent to the rest of the cast that you can and will be replaced if necessary.
Crazy.
After all, these characters spent over half of every episode inside of a dinosaur helmet that disguised their identity. So the
Oh.
rationale was likely that it didn't really matter who was in the suit. A few of the
I didn't
other
think
cast
about that.
members dropped off pretty quickly
I didn't think about that. That actually makes a lot of sense.
after those 3 got fired. Amy Jo Johnson left the show in the middle of season 2 due to safety concerns. She was almost set on fire during the production of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, and was electrocuted during the filming of 1997's Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. Things that likely wouldn't have happened on a union project.
Man, stop complaining. I would have stuck it through.
David Yost hung in there until
No,
Power
let me
Ranger
stop.
Zeo, despite being bullied on set due to his sexuality. But that's for a whole separate episode.
All right, bro. Cool little video. Shout out to Nerdstalgic for making this video. Yeah. So now we know the real reason why the Power Rangers were fired. It was nothing crazy. They just wanted more. They just wanted to be paid more. And whoever was doing the production behind Power Rangers was like, "Nigga, we don't need you. You're in a helmet. You're wearing a helmet 90% of the episode anyway. Nobody even knows who you are. Big, get out of here." And they lost out on that bag for the rest of their life. Crazy. Shout out to the gang. This is the first reaction of 3. I thought this was going to be lit and crazy. It wasn't too crazy. It still was a good video. These next 2 are going to be fire. I'm in the clouds and I'm off caffeine. I'm feeling great. Everybody have a great weekend. Let's hop into these next 2 videos. I'm going to see y'all next time. Yo. Peace.
Got all the vibes. Yeah, I got